All right. Well,
Hey.
welcome. We are finally back after. Well, it's not going to be crazy for them because, like, at least the yoga is going to be like
Yeah.
there.
Generally
and
soon, yeah.
then, yeah, but
It'll feel a little bit quicker, but it's been some time for us because of reasons.
yeah, reasons that we'll get into later on this episode of the podcast. But for introductions, I am Zach.
I'm Lou.
Welcome to the Appreciation Podcast. Essentially, every episode we have a random topic that we do with a pick that Lewis does, like on a wheel, and we usually put that right here for you guys in post, just to show you what the next topic is going to be. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We're very happy to have you.
Happy to have you.
Yes, we hope that.
Learn to appreciate with us.
Yes,
It's going to be a fun time.
we usually dress very much according to the topic. This one, not so much. We are aiming to cover it, and then also, we'll have a little segment talking about
What's been going on?
what's been going on and all the delays that we've been facing in life. But you want to talk a little bit about the topic before we start the intro?
Yeah, so Zach, what did we get last time?
We got, you know what, I was going to make a joke about like what we landed on beforehand, and it was zoo.
Yeah, we got zoos.
Yeah, we got the zoos, and we're accurate. No, but
We both looked at it and we're like, where's the closest one? We're not driving.
no, dude, especially the temperature is now.
We're not driving all the way to Asheville.
No, dude, no. That's gonna have to be honestly our first travel episode. It would be ironic if we did have to go to Asheville.
I mean, at least Rocky's Hot Chicken is there.
Yeah.
Hey,
There we go. All right.
Okay, that's a bit better.
Oh yeah, no worries. Well, I'll cut that out in post. Little feedback. We're just getting back into it, but yeah, no. We got vampire. So vampire movies. Sorry. So we'll be talking a little bit about that. Did we find appreciation?
We became vampires.
Did we become vampires?
We became creatures of the night, and it's not just due to both of us being insomniacs.
Yeah. Dude, I'm Captain Insomniac, brother. That's my superhero name. But before we get into that, why don't we cue the intro?
Oh, yeah.
I know they want to be. Yeah. I think it was made.
Yeah.
069. Yeah. Also, if you're this is your first episode or you haven't caught up with us in a while, that was just part of like a little ambient thing that I don't know, when I was heavy into like producing my own music or just like producing music in general, I love just putting like ambient sounds in the background, and that was like an air flight, or I don't even know like the technical term for it. I don't really fly that much, but what are they like when they call like people to the
over the like intercom?
Yeah. But it was that of like the announcement of being like, oh, we're boarding now for flight 069, and that just still is there. And but yeah, no, vampires.
Yeah, no, dude.
Vampire movies. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, no. You have some expertise with this.
Yeah, no, there's been some episodes, or at least like topics in general, that we put into like a random list of like, okay, do we know a lot about this? Is this like something we talk about a lot? And we just added vampire movies. I can't remember, but it was definitely part of like one of those rapid brainstorm things. Like it definitely wasn't, I don't think it was our first like.
No.
It definitely wasn't, but it was like we would just both be, before we lived together, we would be like doing our own things and being like, okay, I'm sitting in class right now, you're getting in like a break of a work. Let me just add like 10 plus different topics to the Google Doc, and
we'd just be thinking of things and then just randomly putting them on there.
Yeah, vampire movies was one of them because I grew up, to what Lewis was saying with me having some expertise. My mom just enjoyed vampire movies, and I watched a lot of them growing up. Not a bad mom at all, but it was just something that she enjoyed, and I'd watch them with her, and it's funny because I thought about it to like one of the points that we were talking about last night, but that I'm gonna make on this podcast. Whenever like some scenes would come on, some racy scenes or just like super gory, my mom would always be like, cover your eyes.
Yeah.
And there's a thing of like, some kids like do the peeking thing, but no, I always had like such a fear. I'm like, dude, my mom is just gonna immediately see.
Yeah, it's because you're gonna be like this, and then you're gonna open your eyes, and she's gonna be in front of you, staring at you, being like, "Why did you open, huh?"
Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, these bright blues are not gonna get past that of the mom skin.
I'm very lucky that I don't think I've ever watched anything that has any weirdness with my parents before.
Dude, no, it's better that it was like that, at least like with my mom, because me and my dad would just be like, me and my dad watched Watchmen together, and yeah, as soon as it came out,
seeing Big Blue, and
yeah,
you're like, ooh.
Yeah, dude, we see Big Blue on the screen, and then just all that. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I think the most like intense thing that I ever saw like with my parents was like seeing The Dark Knight Rises with my dad. Like that's like really like the most intense thing. Now I saw The Kingsman with my brother. That was my first rated R movie.
Oh no!
So that was fun,
dude.
Because he was like, "We're going."
Dude, I was thinking about that too, of like different movies I've seen like with my siblings to see like if they've been like super racy and stuff like that. I think honestly, I think like Resident Evil and Underworld, like those are probably Underworld for sure, because that's vampires, but those are probably like the toughest ones I saw with my mom, because most of the ones that I've already seen since I was like 8, 9 years old, you were watching for part of the research.
Yeah.
So it's like, my memory of them are a little skewed, but it's also like 90s, so they weren't doing like too much racy stuff. Like,
no. Although there's some where you're like,
yeah.
I mean, we'll get to it later. Watching Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yep.
And you're like,
yeah.
Okay.
I think they hit like so much more on like sensuality. I feel like that's why I don't know, people kind of,
which I'll go into more thoughts about that movie when we sort of start to unpack everything.
yeah, we'll start unpacking it a little bit differently, but that's kind of where my expertise lies. And I mean, we both have dated females in the past that loved Vampire Diaries, and no, that was not a part of our research.
No.
Not at all.
You can't pay maybe $1 billion to watch that show again.
No, and here
you could pay me $1 billion
to watch Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
That's my lowest threshold. It was $1 billion, and I'll watch Vampire Diaries again. More than likely, never. Like
no, dude. I get it for the youths out there. If a girl ever tells you like, or someone, your partner, whatever, it's like, hey, let's watch Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, if you're with somebody and they start talking about Mystic Falls, Virginia, you're in a bad situation.
Dude, you were run. Yeah, you were so no, I thought that like my experience, brother, you remember like the location names and all that.
PTSD, man. The only thing during that time, the only thing I got to watch that was my own thing is I got to watch Gundam Hathaway when the movie came out, and it's like half of a movie.
I get that, man. I get that, dude. That is that's hilarious. I feel like Nina Dobrev was just such like, and it was towards the end of my relationship, so like my brain was like already so off of like the planet, but I was like, this girl's really hot. Yeah. I'm like, she didn't have,
Yeah, no, for me it was just more like you can, and maybe we'll put this on there. I don't really want to because I already have my appreciation. It's when a show is a CW show.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how they work.
Yeah.
So at a certain point you're like, you had like 3 seasons worth of stuff. And now you don't have anything else, but the show's good enough that you keep going. Again, that's what happened with Arrow and Flash. And it's like, oh no. Yeah. Because like the first 3 seasons of both of those shows are amazing, but then it's like Damien Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting villain. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No,
I forget what season 4 Flash was.
Dude, yeah. No, we can. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll need to remember that.
No, I get it, but
We're in James Gunn era now. I'll think about New Flash.
Yeah, we're chilling on that front. But yeah. So with all that being said, how did you enjoy the rest of your research? Because you were pretty much having to.
Yeah, I was the one kind of binging a little bit more between the two of us.
Oh, 100%.
You watched some interesting things, and one of them I didn't get to watch, but I do want to watch at some point. Call of Night. What is this, dude? This is Call of Night?
Dude, yeah, I only watched like 6 episodes, so we'll like restart it and binge it together.
Yes,
but yeah, dude, that'll be sick.
Dude, yeah. It's if you're watching a good anime, it's probably Call of Night.
Oh yeah.
Just want you to know that.
It's also on the same platform that's the only platform that carries the GOAT anime for you that I still need to watch. Kids on the Slope.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man, dude.
I think it's the only one that holds like Domestic Girlfriend now too. So High Dive might actually just be like
High Dive is weirdly has like really good stuff.
Dude,
High Dive has
they got Oshinoko from Hulu too.
The first time I was using High Dive was watching the Legend of the Galactic Heroes because it's like the highest rated anime of like all time.
Really?
But this is the really funny thing. You turn on episode 1.
Yeah.
I'm talking zero explanation, just you're in the middle of the plot. I'm like, what is happening? They're like, and it's on like a Gundam kind of thing where it's like immediately you're into like space politics and you're like, I don't know anything. I don't.
Yeah.
I guess we're on a spaceship. I don't know.
It's like the gradual explanation. But
there's no gradual. It's just like, no, we're here, and you'll catch up.
It's kind of sick though. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like in a weird way, and we'll get to like vampires real quick. But it's like how our friendship began of like when we met each other, and then like you were my boss in interview, and then quickly as we became friends, like I was just like in the middle of like the story that now it's like, okay, we're both over our individual hills, but like there was no we've known each other since like you know high school, and then now we're doing like this podcast and stuff like that.
It went to very much of like it was like a very quick 0 to 60 of just like, oh yeah, it wasn't gradual. Like I think I like this guy. It was just like, yeah, we're boys now,
dude. Yeah, and
it's like you've hung out with him 3 times. Yeah, but like we're boys.
What's real is real, dog.
I would kill a man for this guy.
Likewise, dude. Yeah, you fired a guy from it.
Yeah, and everyone's like, whoa, what? I'm like, yeah, easily,
100,000%. Come on, we're still recording, right? Yeah. No,
we're hey, we'll at the end of this episode, we'll go into the reason why we're a little bit on edge about certain things.
Dude, yeah, no, dude, 100%. I mean, people are already probably like, there's a little difference like with the angle in the camera.
Yeah,
get in that later.
There's some stuff, but you know, hey, we're still going through. We're back. The boys are back.
We are back, and we are talking blah blah blah
blah blah blah
blah blah blah. Blah. Dude, I don't know. I feel like I missed the opportunity, like when we were talking about things, to be like, let's binge Hotel Transylvania, because I'm like, dude, at the end of it, I'm like, that's probably like one of the best ways to just have vampires and vampire movies nowadays. It's just Hotel Transylvania.
Oh yeah. So let's run down a little list.
Mm-hmm.
What did you watch? Like as like for your list, you don't have to go into it. I'll go into like what I watched.
Yeah. I pretty much like, because like what Lewis was saying, like there's not a lot that I didn't see other than like 1930s movies. So I pretty much, my research consisted of like reevaluating what I had seen and then kind of expanding more upon it. Cause like I didn't really need to grow in appreciation in the sense of like classical art. Like we were having to go into, or abstract expressionism and stuff like that, of being like, okay, let me, learn more about this. Let's go here and understand it. Or it kind of felt like a midway between like Isekai and then Joker, of being like, okay, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
How do I grow my understanding from there? So it was a lot more of like a removed like standpoint rather than just consuming. So I didn't really watch too much other than like Call of the Night, and then like go back and kind of refresh my mind on like different plot points of like Underworld, or Bram Stoker's like Interview with the Vampire. Yeah. So that was kind of where I was. I feel like the one that I definitely missed seeing that I still haven't seen, even though like I got gifted it like 10 years ago, Lost Boys. I'll get to that as well, but yeah, no, I think I just kind of really focused on just media and then the story of vampires, because like I recently had rewatched like Dracula Untold, so that was like fresh in my mind, and I'm like, you know, that one's a little bit more closer to I don't know, like closer to like the books. And I guess like when you think about, okay, the original concept of all this and like where it was, the time frame, the writer, what was going around, or what was going on around the world.
Yeah.
Like take the whole like modern context out of it, like who is Dracula, like what's the story, that kind of thing.
It's like a interesting extrapolation, like who is Dracula.
Yes. What about you? I want to hear.
So for me, what I watched Bram Stoker's Dracula from like the 90s.
Yeah.
I watched The Vampire.
Yep.
From 1932.
Yeah, more like you had to tolerate the vampire.
Vampyr.
Yep.
No E. No. Just The Vampire.
Vampire.
I watched Sinners.
Oh, yeah.
On Peacock. That was the only thing I use Peacock for right now, because we won't talk about WWE. And I did get to watch Twilight.
The first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just the first one. Yeah. I got through it. It's not for me. We'll go more into that. But I appreciate it a lot more. And then I did end it on... So we instituted a rule, I think, towards like a certain point, which is if you go onto a platform and you find Morbius, you have to watch Morbius, and then you can't watch anything else.
Yep.
Like Morbius is ultimate game ender of vampires.
Oh, yeah.
And I watched Morbius.
You did? Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh.
It's Morbius.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time, brother.
That's all I'll say about Morbius.
Good, bro.
Other than I really like Matt Smith because I was a massive Doctor Who fan. So yeah, kind of it's the running thing of like, man, it kind of sucks that he's not in anything good.
Oh yeah.
Except hopefully he's good in that Caught Stealing movie.
Well, you know, a lot of people are fan casting him for Brainiac.
I would like that.
I would like that too.
He's got a big head.
Yeah. I feel like his vernacular as well.
I like him. He's just he's British and fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were the movies I watched.
Nice.
Oh, obviously, I'm not gonna say anything about Jared Leto. I don't wanna.
No, yeah, we won't go on that. It sucks because like I feel like my brain after that would have definitely been like Underworld would have been like what I've been like. Yeah. Watch this one.
I wish I got to watch watching one. Like I've seen the first Blade before.
Oh yeah.
And I've seen the third one.
Yeah.
Before, like just out of random, like it was on TV one day, and I remember it specifically because I was like, "Is that Triple H?"
Yeah.
For like 3 seconds.
Is Ryan Reynolds in the first or the second? I'm trying to remember.
I think he's in the second one.
That makes sense.
But yeah, it was. That was fun. I wish I got to watch Blade again.
Yeah.
Because like Blade's such a cool character.
Yeah, Blade's
But it also kind of feels like he's outside of the vampire thing because it's like he's so different from what a classic vampire is and like the use of that as like a narrative thing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of where I came from. It was like the more I started doing more, it's like I want to understand what the appeal of using this kind of character in your like, you know, narrative is.
Yeah.
And try to get more appreciation for it. Because there's something interesting about, like, obviously with, I think, everyone. It's weird that we have such a fascination and also, like villains. Yeah. Like, I think Lex Luthor is great. Yeah. Not like he's a horrible person. But, like, it's those weird charisma. And, like, the fact that he is just that terrible.
Yeah, 100%.
And it doesn't exist in our real world. Let's also put that. If there was somebody who were like that and existed in our real world, I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, like the smartest man on the planet.
Yeah, just and you're like
terrible.
Yeah. If somebody was that charismatic and likable and somewhat likable, but also the worst person, I'd be like, oh, he's here. Yeah. This is the end times. Oh no, it's that.
Yeah. It's that.
Oh no.
Because it's like I want to get like this correct for like different viewers and stuff like that. We're like, well, what about like people like Elon? It's like, no,
he's not likable.
No, 100%, and he is too dumb to like
0% likable. There's nothing likable about him,
bro. Him like fake playing Diablo and stuff like that. Just like
he's so
stupid.
He's such a loser.
So lame.
He's so lame.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
I don't want to be like too judgmental, but this dude is just. Not that he's not like comic book.
It's like you also know that he's a loser because it's like, dude, you fumbled Grimes.
Dude, part of that is just Lewis's type, but disregard that Grimes comic because I'm like, dude, there is never a fumble on Grimes, dude. It's completely valid. I do not care what anyone says. I'm gonna be like, nah, dog, dude, go ahead, drop both of them. Honestly, they did nah. Both are in like the...
All right, gun to your head.
All right, let's go.
Elon on this arm, Grimes on this arm. You got to drop. You can only drop one. If you drop them both, you fall in two.
It's been a nice life, bro. Gun to my head, brother.
He's like, gun to my head, yeah.
I know where I'm going. I'm like,
all three of us are going.
Yeah, I have...
It's going to be that Kirby gif of y'all dropping into the pit.
Yeah, with Nero spiciness. I'm on the ADHD side, not the other side, and I don't feel like two of that would be any level of fun for me. No. Back to vampires. What?
Yeah, man.
What else?
I mean, here's the thing. This is speaking of vampires.
Yes.
And we'll go into this.
Yeah.
There is something as such that I come to realize of the more interesting uses of vampires as like literary narrative elements. Because a vampire can mean so many different things now. And that the one thing that I first thought, and I feel like it's, for me, the best allegory, is for like a corporate vampire.
Okay.
Is a person who is stealing your time and energy and everything.
Yeah.
Just to feed themselves.
Yes.
It's like, oh, that's a great allegory for a corporation.
Yeah. Dude,
we want to go on the rich thing before I start becoming too red.
No, there was
comrade.
No, there was I was just watching like it's a little bit older now. It's about like 5 months of like Soul Illuminati like randomly popping off on that streamer Zoe Spencer, and like he called her like an interesting nickname of like because of like her biting and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's part of like, hey, but but there's people out there in the world that are kind of, I mean, it's for sure like they're like just weird kind of like evil people. And I'm not saying anyone like that. I just mentioned this, but there are definitely people that kind of like mimic that. I mean, it is a literary device. That's why like there's some fantastical element to it, but then people can kind of also glue onto it as well, and we'll talk more about that of like how I had a revelation that I told Lewis, and then I told my mom. I told Lewis a very like rudimentary, very
You told me the most vulgar version of it.
Yes, most vulgar version of it because I could not find the words, but I was like, I need to sound this off with you, and then.
It was the raw materials of the thought.
It was the raw joke there, and then took it to my mom of like way watered down, and then now I have it like completely ready for the pod of being like, I have something for, people that are either huge vampire movie fans or you've never seen it, and I'm gonna give you some, and you're probably never gonna watch them the same way of being like,
yeah,
that's a very interesting thought. That yeah.
So, you want to go back and forth bar for bar talking about our movies real quick?
Dude, like you were the one who binged it, and give me your open honest thoughts with the movies, and we'll move on to a different part.
I'll start with, I'll go in order of how I watched. So, Bram Stoker's Dracula was the first movie I watched.
Yeah.
It is I think it's Francis Ford Coppola.
I think so too.
Okay, so there are some things. I think I should preface this with first. There are some things in it that like are personal icks for me, because there is very much the weird sexual energy of vampires in it.
Yeah.
But it's not like, I feel like it's done in a way where it's kind of done the best, because he's not attractive. Like, Gary Oldman looked like pretty good, but he's not like attractive. You're like, this guy's a creep. And I think it's Winona Ryder, and she's like 20 in the movie, and you're like, you're like 50.
Yeah.
And she's like 20. This is weird and gross. Really weird and gross. And then it's like her actual husband is Keanu Reeves. Like, dude, come on. It's Keanu.
Yeah.
But it's such a good movie. It's genuinely a really good movie. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, that's a good rating. It's a good Lewis rating.
So there's certain things that like are very interesting about it. So my favorite character in the entire movie is Van Helsing.
Yes.
Because he's so blunt, but like the concept of vampires is like absolute. It's a thing where it's like, oh no, it's absolutely maddening. Like, I think the first character you see is Renfield, and he's locked up in like an asylum, and he's absolutely insane. And it keeps cutting back to him, but like they kind of do all this stuff that like is very weird and uncanny and makes you kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
To build the actual vibe of what it should be is like, oh, he is a weird and undead immortal creature that should not exist. And there's like a slight thing of like, you come to know the reason why he is the way he is, which they do such a good job at setting up how he became that. But I don't know, just so many things are done in Element, and the parts that you're not supposed to like, I feel like you're not supposed to like on purpose. Like, there's characters that act really dumb and make really dumb decisions out of like a vampiric madness. Like Winona Ryder's character at some point is just making stupid decisions out of like, just like, what? It's like, let me curse for a second. Bitch, what you doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Stop it.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, it's that vampiric madness. It's supposed to be something that I can't make sense of. And it's supposed to be frustrating because she's just doing something stupid.
Yeah, it's like,
because he's this weird, like, tempting force.
Yeah.
I also enjoy how they don't, playing up vampires as like a demonic force more than just like some weird supernatural thing, I think is a very interesting framing. And then two, it's another thing that I'll come back to this because they do in the Vampire, is they're not playing on the aspect of like the bat stuff. They're playing up like all these different things. And so I really like the use of shadows and how it's moving through shadows. Like, that's how he moves most of the time. It's like when he's moving through things quickly. But no, it was just the camera work and the visuals in the movie are beautiful. The opening scene is so good. Oh man, if I ever make music again, I want an entire music video that looks like the opening of Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's so cool. It's so awesome. And there's also the other thing of like, you can tell that something feels so much more real because it's a practical set. There's something like now where it's like it's the same thing that, you know, when we saw Superman earlier this year.
Yeah.
You can tell with like a lot of different things. You're like, oh man, it feels so real because it's like practical, and you can tell that there's like a tactile touch to it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you'll see stuff and you're like, oh, that's entirely CG.
I think the costume design of like Bram Stoker's Dracula as well is
so good.
It's so good, and
good.
It's definitely like a lost art that I feel like is needed, especially like when not only things are written so long ago, but it's just more or less such a good indicator of the times. You know what I'm saying? And especially the fact of your perception of time.
Yeah.
Like whether that comes off of like, oh, when you think of like, even for us like 1930s or like 1950s, like you have an image in your mind. We did not live that time. You know what I'm saying? We just know it from either like photos or paintings, like especially paintings that they didn't have photos back then, like talking like 1800s, 1700s, like stuff like that, of where it's just super common for photos of all this stuff to be around.
Yeah.
That it kind of fits that vibe, right? Like of when you see like Winona Ryder and you see Gary Oldman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary Oldman. And it's like their outfits are very fitting, like where you're like, this might have some level of like played up, and then it might not. You know what? I remembered what we both didn't watch that we're gonna have to watch like on our own just for the pure like. And I want you guys out there to watch it just for like the pure cult classic that is Vampire in Brooklyn, Eddie Murphy.
Yes,
dude,
we did.
We so
did
good.
Forget.
So good. Just Eddie Murphy as like a vampire because he's like somewhat serious in the movie and he's just like fighting gangs in Harlem. And you're like,
I also really wish I watched Blackula.
Yeah,
but I could not find it anywhere.
Oh, dude.
Because that's like always the running joke is like, yeah, I'm Blackula.
Nah, bro, just watch Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, check out my moves.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man,
bro's the best character.
He was the best character. I really want to go back and watch Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy again because as a kid, I don't think I appreciated it nearly as much.
Dude, that's gonna be one of our choices. That's gonna be one of our choices, or like the next Just Chillin' episode. We'll just like
2000s Cartoon Network.
Dude, yeah,
2000s cartoons. And then it'll just be me watching Chowder again.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to we're gonna honestly have to divide it into Disney, Nick, and Cartoon Network. That way, we don't have to feel like we're like rushing through everything.
That's true. Yeah. But that was so. It's not the highest rated movie I have, but it's definitely like
Sinners?
it's the number. Sinners' number.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Everyone watch Sinners. It's newer, so I don't want to spoil a whole lot of aspects of it.
Yeah.
It is just so well crafted. And I think it does. Why are you laughing?
You probably know.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
On me, yeah. But
well, not even just that, but it's like one specific soundbite of Haley.
Oh yeah.
In the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. That line always just gets me.
But there's like it's so good, and I think they play off the best suspenseful aspect of like another of these weird aspects of vampires that I don't feel like get played up enough. That kind of make it a more interesting and like more creepy thing of the fact that a vampire cannot come in unless it is invited. That's kind of terrifying.
Very.
Because imagine just how many places you just walk into.
Yeah.
Imagine if there's just a guy just waiting, being like, "Are you gonna invite me in?"
No.
What if you? Why don't you? Well, can't you just walk in?
No, you need to invite me in.
That's just such a good terrifying aspect of like, who is this creepy?
You're like, I'll invite you in if you eat this whole loaf of garlic right in front of me.
I'm gonna throw garlic at you right now.
Yeah.
It's oh man, it's like that one like small little scene from like Adventure Time where it's like Peppermint Butler and there's like that like lion creature thing where it's like, can I come in? And he's like, no. And then he's like, wait a sec, you can't do anything. He's just like running around throwing garlic at it.
Yeah.
But such a good movie.
Could have watched that as well for Marceline.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now, getting to the other aspect, Twilight would probably be my number 3. It's a race for what's in last. I'm gonna be real with you. It's probably Morbius. Well, Morbius is number 1 because it's Morbius.
It's Morbin time.
But
Morbius is probably last. Yeah.
Morbius is probably gonna be last under the Vampire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or sorry, not even the Vampire. It's Vampire.
Yeah.
Because I would like for people to actually watch the Vampire.
Yeah.
I need more people to understand the madness that I experienced.
Dude, yeah, you went isekai level on like this one. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Very proud.
Twilight. It's not I really like Robert Pattinson even more.
You appreciate his Batman performance way more after watching that.
He's just a really good actor, and I mean, you can just tell what Stephenie Meyer, correct?
The writer?
Meyer, yes.
Yeah.
You can tell what she wrote.
Yeah.
You can tell. And it's okay. I don't like how everything's so pale and drowned out the entire movie. Yeah. It's a very not fun color palette.
No. Especially, it's pretty telling for the times because it was like that intersection between like, like when they were doing like early expansions to Die Hard and stuff like that, or like Taken or like Mission Impossible movies, and like where it's like super close cut or like a fisheye and like too much saturation on something, like where you're like, dude, this is unbearable to watch.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's like sometimes because I'll have to take photos for like work, for like stuff that I do, and I'm gonna be real. If you want to hide something, you turn up that saturation.
100%.
You want to like really be like, oh man, there's like, because it'll always be like right at the end. It's like, I don't have the space to take a photo of this big old fixture. I don't have the time. All right, boom, we're gonna edit this a little bit. Boom, crop out this part.
Yep.
Up these so like colors are more vibrant. Okay, boom, here we go. Or it'll be like a thing of the fixtures in there are just so like have been old and they've been used and they don't want scuffs on them. But it's like I don't have time to clean this.
Yeah.
With like a little magic eraser, I don't have time to do that.
No, nobody got time.
And I'm not gonna do that.
You're like, I'm not getting paid for that.
I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna go and find a different bench to replace this with, so that it doesn't. So it's like saturation. Oh, you see, it's not there.
Photo magic, as we call it.
Even though it's like barely, it's whatever. But sometimes you just have to. But yeah, it's okay. Like I mean, I feel like every thing in like every joke about Twilight's already been said.
Yeah.
But I think it gets too much hate. It's weird. It gets too much hate, but then the people who really love it, I feel like you love it way too much.
Oh, yeah.
Probably because you're gooning over it, but like.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go into like that later, yeah.
We'll get into that aspect because I'll have some questions for you. But yeah, then it's the vampire. That is a purely maddening movie.
Yeah.
And maybe in some sense it really works for it being about vampires.
Yeah.
So the story behind the vampire, the way to put this is, I think the first Dracula had already come out.
Mm-hmm.
It is technically it's a French film, but it's in German. The cut of the vampire that we have in our watched on HBO Max is partially lost in like a fire, and it's not like they recut it, and it's like there's chunks of it just missing. It's just maybe there are certain parts that like the context of it is just weird, and the plot of it is just strange. It's just a random ass student is like, oh, and this is all in text crawl, is a fan of the occult. He goes out to some far out place and then just gets involved in some weird vampire stuff, but he's not really looking for it. Like he shows up with like a fishing pole and some shit, and it's like, what is going on? And all of a sudden he's at this like inn, but then he runs like a mile, and all of a sudden it's like, wait, why is there a massive ass mansion? Or like an old man comes into his room at the end and just like he's just in bed and he's just like looking at him, and then the old guy comes in, doesn't say anything, and just leaves a package and then leaves, and then all it says is, open this when I die. It's like he doesn't even know who you are. Why would he know when you die? Okay, the best and most maddening part is there is a part towards the end of the movie, which the hour is like, it's like an hour and like 14 minutes, like 74 minutes, maybe an hour and a half. It feels like 7 watching it. Is the most slow. It's not like it's slow. It's just nothing makes sense, and everything is too long. Like it lingers on stuff way too long. So there's a part where, I guess the main vampire, he's like finally attacking like the young girl, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna help her and stuff. He's running through a field. He's running through a field to, I guess, go somewhere.
Yeah.
And then he just falls over. Like, he just, like, trips. And then he gets back up and literally starts, like, stumbling. And it's all in black and white, so you can't really tell. And, well, you can't really tell, like, where he's at. But then he just gets on a bench. And then all of a sudden, which is really cool that they did the effect of, he sits down on a bench and, like, passes out, I guess, because he fell over. And then has an out-of-body experience to where you see his sort of soul, like, just start to walk away. And he's, like, having an out-of-body experience looking at, like, I guess wherever the vampires are. But then there's a part where there's, like, a coffin there. And then he looks in the coffin and it's him. But, like, what is going on here? What is happening?
Yeah, it's something like an LA, like, I don't know, no, something like off Broadway would do, and it's like consumerism. You're like,
and a man gets killed by this is a gross misrepresentation of it, but I just want to say this as a thing. A man gets killed by bread.
By bread?
Bread. Not money, like bread.
Bread. Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, in a sense, kind of bread. But yeah, he gets killed. A man gets killed by bread.
Moldy bread?
No.
Sounds like
you're gonna have to watch The Vampire to find out what I mean by that.
Dude, it sounds like an amazing Oscar-worthy.
It's
film.
Like, yeah. But that was maddening, and now I want to give them credit because they did really cool things of like work with, which again plays up to like one of my favorite things about vampires. I like the use of shadows. I don't know why, I know probably where my love of like shadow stuff came from. It was Ebon from Static Shock.
Oh.
Because that man is just a shadow man.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. Which there's a new Static Shock book out.
Yeah.
Static Shock and Batman Beyond. I picked it up today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got one of the variant covers too.
What's the real quick? I started reading because it was like in the back of I think like one of the Batman that we had picked up. I think it was either 3 or it was in the annual.
I think it was in 3. It might have also been because it's in multiple different things.
Yeah, it's like where he's what is it? It's like 2099 Justice League or Justice League 2099 or something.
No, it's like it's the future. That's where it's picking up from, and they're like talking about, and they're all on the spaceship.
Yep.
And you see the older Superman with the black and white suit and icons with him.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got Terry that's getting sick in the plane.
Which here's the awesome thing.
Yeah.
I got 2 copies. I got one for you too. Yeah. We reading.
Yes, sir. We reading.
We reading.
Yes.
But I love the use of shadows.
Yeah.
It's so good, and I feel like it shows a very keen, I guess, filmmaker or filmographer to try to really be purposeful in how to use those things. But yeah, I think they just do like a really good job at like using the shadows to like show stuff.
Yeah.
And The Vampire has a really, not necessarily eerie, but like it's very atmospheric. Now, is that on purpose? I don't fully know.
Yeah.
But it is atmospheric to what vampires are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a kind of smoky haziness to the entire movie. And I don't think that's because it was in the fire, but, like,
yeah,
it's very interesting. Huh. So I do want to give it some credit.
Yeah.
Morbius is Morbius.
Yeah.
And that's it's there.
Let's move on to some questions.
Someday I feel like we're going to have to go through the Sony Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Sony Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, I don't care what anyone says, man. I'm like, every Spider-Man movie that's come out has been pretty good.
Yeah. But I think another thing that helped me frame this entire, like, I guess sort of exercise
was
when we, I don't know if you saw any of the because when we were watching Peacemaker together, we'd watch all the Easter egg videos of like Screen Crush and like new rock stars and everything.
Yeah.
And then they all got to interview James Gunn at one point, just about stuff going on. And I think somebody asked him about how he likes horror movies. And I don't know if you heard the quote of what he said. So he talked about that he doesn't really like horror movies. He doesn't like gore.
Yeah.
And he said it's like his love of horror movies comes from his love of basically monsters, but that comes out of more of a love of the other.
That would make sense for Creature Commandos.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's a very interesting way to look at it. Whether even that's like, you can even see that with like his other works, like Guardians of the Galaxy. They're all misfits. They're all other.
Well, yeah, you think about his first movie of being like, what was it, Tromeo and Juliet? Of
Yeah.
like just this, deformed
like,
Romeo. Yeah.
Yeah, like Superman is an other.
Yeah.
But more of like that love of it made me frame it a little bit more of like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think for the most part, vampire is an incredibly just parasitic thing.
Yeah.
Like it's bad.
Yeah.
Which will come into another question. But like it made me frame and understand what the appeal of these types of characters are. Whether it's an appeal of like you like it, maybe in like a sexual thing.
Yeah, like a gooner way.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
infatuation. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Or you like it as like, I like it as a narrative thing to have like, sometimes it's like, oh, I just want my bad guys to be a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
I just want him to be awful.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to root for him in any way.
Mm-hmm.
And it works best if he's just like straight, purely evil.
Yeah.
I don't want him to have like a thing that he's kind of right about. I just want him to be the worst person possible.
Yeah.
Like the Joker.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that.
Well, not like the Joker, that one, but like, Joker.
The
well,
Joker.
no. The Joker, because that one's just Joker.
Yeah. That was just
That's
a
a
burning car accident.
I've got a couple different things for you. I don't know if you cooked up anything for
Yeah, go ahead.
the end. Okay, so you want to play a game or you want questions first?
Let's go game first.
All right, I got a blind tier rank for you.
Oh, okay, let's go.
All right, it is out of I forgot to put a number. 8.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
so it's tier ranking vampires. Actually, it's 7.
All right.
Okay, I'll give you first name because I also stretched it a little bit. Edward Cullen. You got your ranking. Where are you gonna put him?
I'm gonna go 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate you bringing this game back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2.
All right. Second. Morbius.
8.
8. Okay.
Yeah. Because isn't there like a different vampire in Spider-Man as well that's just way better?
Morlun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morlun,
literally.
who's like way better.
Yeah, it's just like they, at least like in the 94, they don't really play too much into that. They play more or less like, but yeah, either way.
So this is me stretching the idea of a vampire.
Let's go.
More than going the theme of it being a being who is just kind of defined by its need to consume.
Mm-hmm.
Galactus.
Huh. Galactus. Let's go.
I'd say Galactus is a galactic vampire.
Yeah, I'd say so too. Let's go 4.
4, okay.
Mm-hmm. He could have some sharp teeth if he wanted. He does consume blood,
Dracula from Castlevania.
Ooh. Let's go. Let's go 3.
Okay. Where'd you put Galactus again? Sorry.
4.
4?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so I'm missing like 1 and
I might
5
have
through
to change
7.
it. It might be out of 7, so I'll just like bump.
Oh yeah,
everything
Morbius
around.
is
So
at
Morbius
7.
at 7.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be funny.
I
'cause-
still need 1, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Or 1, 5. What? Yeah, 1 and 5.
You said Dracula at 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're calling that too.
Yep. Dio.
Nike's Batman. Let's go 5. Let's
Okay.
go 5. Yeah.
Okay. Dio at 5.
Bro's got the most drip though.
my goat Dio.
Yeah, dude.
It's funny. It keeps like putting everything out of order when I put the numbers next to it.
That's hilarious. Oh yeah, that happens.
Because it's like, oh, it's a list now. No, it's not.
It's like, no, we need this.
All right. Nosferatu. You have 6 and 1 left.
I'm gonna have to do one just because of like him being like one of the first, and from SpongeBob. We're gonna have to run with that.
That was the specific one I was thinking of first too.
Of course.
All right, you did stave it off because I put this on there because I was like, this would be hilarious. Playboy Cardi.
Dude, burn him.
You said no. Can I have Morbius at 6?
Yeah, dude, 100%. I'll take Jared Leto 30-second to Mars Chinese torture over that every day.
Yeah. So to come out, you have Nosferatu at 1, Edward Cullen at 2, Dracula from Castlevania at 3, Galactus at 4, Dio at 5, Playboy Cardi at 6, and Morbius at 7.
You want me to do it for you, or?
No, because I know the list. I know the list. It was just to get you.
Yeah, dude.
But I got other questions. That was just one I came up with. I was like,
that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I got needle you a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm proud of you. I appreciate you coming up with the game this time. That was great. I'm like, that's good.
Back, we like to do a little bit of trolling.
Yeah,
we like to do a little bit of light trolling.
Where are we at?
So I got a couple questions for you.
Shoot.
So just like thinking through it, more fun.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite, or what do you think the best vampire aesthetic is? Like, what the best vampire drip?
Dude, I was thinking about this. One of them has definitely got to be. You remember the I think it was from 2008, the Batman Dracula movie.
Yes.
Dude, yeah, he was dripping hard, bro.
He really was.
He was dripping mad hard. Yeah. I think Dio is up there as well, but he's also just like,
I think
JoJo's in general. It's just like everyone be wearing everything.
It's just that's just JoJo's. That's why, like, for me, I try to think about it, and I'm like, who's my favorite? Like, I have a list of my top 5 vampires. And I'll ask yours too at the end.
I don't even know if I can do that.
Well, I'll let you think. Here, that's preparing you, but
maybe Underworld, honestly.
Yeah, sometimes with like Dio, it's like you kind of forget that he's a vampire.
Yeah,
because he's Dio.
Yeah, 100%.
Part 1, you definitely know. The moment that stands our thing, you're like, oh, he's Dio.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally drops his last name and capitalizes it so he can just be called God.
Yeah.
So he's a mess of a human being. Well, he's not a human being.
Yeah.
He's legitimately the worst.
Yeah.
That's why he's great.
Yeah.
Which again, the guy brings it like, oh wow, I get it. Sometimes you just want a guy who's horrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know. I don't know. I like the vibe that Dracula and Batman had.
Yeah.
I like, Gary Coleman's, like I said, costume. But honestly, just like Underworld's aesthetic was just super sick. Cause
the kind of Matrix.
Yeah, it just seemed like, to me, I enjoyed the Underworld movies a lot more than like, I just feel like they definitely took it and ran with it in comparison. Also, it's like later than the Matrix, but
I mean, they also just like, there's that era of like super tight black shiny outfits were just like the thing.
Yeah, leather.
But it's also at the same time, it's like we're gonna have it be in the most like bright, whitest room possible.
Yeah. So
that everything pops, and it's like, does it have a whole lot of substance? I don't know. Does it definitely have style? Yes.
Yeah. Especially like the blue light of like that was Underworld was just so sick to see.
It's like sometimes you just need that, you need that style.
Oh yeah. Well, what's your favorite aesthetic?
So before I would say like Jiangxi, like the Chinese vampires, but then I kind of realized and looked into it more, which is also kind of interesting. We'll lead to another question. They're not really vampires as much. They're more zombies than vampires.
Yeah.
Because, like, and I also looked up the reason why they always have them hopping, which I could find kind of interesting. It's because of rigor mortis.
Oh, that's
because they can't move their joints.
Yeah.
So that's why they hop and they're always like this.
Yeah.
And everything you see them in. Again, I think the drip's awesome, but like they're kind of more they're kind of more zombies than they are vampires.
Yeah.
Which I think is interesting, going like the levels of like undead, and it's like, oh no, it's this aspect of like zombies are like a group predator to like normal people.
Mm-hmm.
But like a vampire is like an apex predator because it's like thinking.
Yeah.
Which then again brings me back into JoJo's of like, oh wait.
Yeah.
That's the apex predator, and then you get into part 2 and you're like, oh, we found the apex predator, the guys who made the mess so they can have something to eat.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, it would be Dracula. It would be Dracula or Blade, which we're kind of on the same thing.
Yeah.
Or Alucard from Van Helsing with the red coat, man.
Dude, yeah. He's kind of fitting in with Dracula from like Batman too, because. But here's my question. Little quick intermission. Do you think I'm gonna butcher his name, so I'm not even gonna try. But do you think like the next Blade movie is gonna have as much aura?
Oh, with Mahershala Ali.
Yeah. You know what? We'll remove the last appearance of Blade just because Wesley Snipes is a little bit older and like wasn't as like his scene. Take like the first movie of Blade. You think that removing like different biases as much as you can of being like visually?
I don't think it's like, I hope. Well, one, I just hope the movie gets made.
Yeah.
I hope that.
At least we'll have the video game.
Yeah, I don't feel like it will have as much of like the aura.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like they will try to differentiate it by it being less about action, and it'll still be heavily action based.
Yeah,
but I think it will definitely be more, because one, Mahershala Ali is just a really good character actor.
Yeah, 100%.
And I feel like they'll play to that more.
Wasn't he Diamondback in Luke Cage?
He was Diamondback,
which is going to be tough because if Luke Cage is being brought back,
no, he wasn't. Yeah, he was Diamondback.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting all the different snake names. Because there's also, that was Copperhead, I think was the other, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was so good. Again, just like which I think you can write over that, having a character be like, you can write over that.
Yeah, you got like Chris
especially
Evans,
since he died.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But
yeah, Luke Cage just might like interact with him like, yo.
Yeah, wait, you look familiar. And it's like, no.
Anyone ever tell you that?
Yeah. But no, I think they'll probably try to focus more on like the emotional part of like him being half human, half vampire.
I feel like especially like because it's gonna be in the mutant saga, right? So they're gonna like be telling a little bit more, or hopefully they'll be telling a little bit more like sociological elements to it. But continue. I don't want to put us too much on a rabbit.
I just hope that movie gets made because I would really love to see that.
Bro, me too.
I want to read more Blade comics. I'm trying to me and you have both had the thing since. This will go into right at the end, and so we'll try to get of talking about what's been going on.
Yeah.
I don't know if that episode will ever come out where we just talk about comic books. I don't think it can.
It can't. It can't. But I'm also kind of glad because I was so hyped about Red Hood as well in that episode. And then,
I don't think it can.
Yeah, it definitely can. I don't even want to think about it, dude.
So, yeah, like
that is a fucking waste of time.
Yeah, it's like trying to differentiate like more of what I'm reading with like books and trying to read more underrated characters.
Yeah.
Like again, very much. We'll see how it ends, and we'll see where Miracle Man ranks as my favorite in terms of my favorite superheroes.
Yeah.
He's in terms of like what I'm reading, I'm like, oh.
Do you have the omnibus?
I think it is an omnibus of like it's oh man.
Yeah, I was looking at different things for Christmas. That's why I'm like.
There's also just like stuff of like the way it's written.
Yeah,
is so like poetic. Kind of plays into like what he is.
Yeah. Let's get through these questions so we can get on other shit.
All right. I'll do one more fun one, then I'll do my last one, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
Gun to your head.
Okay. Boom. I don't know why.
I'm bringing that back.
Yeah, I'm just getting...
Gun to your head.
Held up.
You have to become one of the Universal monsters. Which one?
Werewolf.
Okay, go Wolfman.
I didn't even, hesitate on that.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'll probably Frankenstein. No, I would become Black Lagoon. I would become the creature of the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I'd be a fish man.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
I could be a weird fish man.
Yeah.
I mean, in One Piece, fishmen are basically black people, so.
Hey, well, I don't know. My thing with werewolf is just full moons would suck for sure, but it's also if I was gonna die, at least it's gonna be something where as an American, statistically it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Silver bullet, I'm hey, that takes more people than it ever needs to in reality. But if I'm a monster and I do something bad, boom, I'm gone.
I'm just glad from experience we both didn't pick Invisible Man.
Oh, dude, yeah, no.
I have the feeling of because there's only one character or two characters I can think of in the entirety of fiction to where your main thing is that you're invisible and they're not the worst. And the funny thing is they're not the worst because they're both women.
Yeah.
And it's not that's just it. It's just
yeah.
It's small. I'm keeping this 2 sentences. The Invisible Man comic that is coming out right now is really good because he's just horrible.
Yeah.
He's the only human monster.
At first, he's a sociopath, and then the chemicals make it even worse because it boosts that. And you're
it's the sort of thing of it's not he's a Frankenstein was made.
Yeah.
Dracula is kind of a force to his own hunger.
Yeah.
And there's a slight sadness there. It's no, the Invisible Man is just a horrible person.
Yeah.
And he made himself like that.
It makes it even worse.
On purpose.
Yes.
Which makes it worse.
Way worse. Because you read the part with the cat and stuff like that. Yeah, dude, yeah.
It's he's the worst. He's so terrible. Which is interesting to read, but I don't want to be the Invisible Man.
I still need to read issue 3, yeah.
Yeah.
When's issue 4?
All right, so
I gotta add that to my Zach, if you're watching this, add that to your comic pool.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I have it pulled yet.
I'm trying. Okay, my last question, and then our top 5. As a metaphor or a symbol, what do you think vampires work best as?
As a metaphor?
Yeah.
Or a symbol? I don't know. I think I feel medically, when they kind of explain different diseases or parasites as having a vampiric host relationship, that's probably where it works best. I think it's just a story, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a story written a very long time ago in a very different region with a lot of different things going on, and we've taken it and have beat it over the head and redefined it and have used it in so many different medias that it gets so tiring that it's so hard to define because you can't, because there's just so many nuances and just so many different iterations to it where it's it's just a literary device at this point rather than just this huge concept to expand upon. So we just kind of rehash and tell the same played out stories of Bram Stoker's Dracula or Interview with the Vampire or Dracula Untold or another Nosferatu or any of these Tales of the Grimm. It's
it's
we beat this dead.
It's kind of interesting because it really all does point back to kind of interesting enough that at its base core, almost everything villainous just points back to one of the key central 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
I think the vampire understanding of less of the sexuality of it being an allegory for greed and unsatiable hunger.
It's lust too, yeah.
I mean lust also, which I think you can then transform into that, but I think more of the greed of it just needs more and more to continue its life.
Oh yeah.
I think is just a very, I think that's where it works best.
Before we go on to top 5, which I'm already going to be like, I don't even know, but here I want to make this this point across because it, you know, you've been listening for a while. Maybe
Zach's big point.
Yeah, maybe you've gathered some thoughts. Need some new intro music of welcome to Zach's Corner. Boom, Zach's Corner here. Hey, folks. So the weird sexualization of vampires and all these things, and you're like, you know what? After listening to this, I don't care, guys. I would still kiss Edward.
I still think they're hot.
Yeah, I would still kiss Edward. So what do vampires eat? What do they drink? Blood.
I know.
For forever. When you kiss them, not only you get a problem like in Twilight, right? 4 or 5 movies right before she transforms, kissing Edward all the time. Every kiss is just nothing but like dried blood taste in this man's mouth.
Straight nickels.
You want that? You want that weird pH balance taste in your mouth all the time, dog? I guarantee you do not. I guarantee it. Think about that next time you watch a movie and just a human kisses a vampire.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-dun-dun. Yeah, it's like,
this concludes Zach's
concludes Zach's Corner. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, you kissing them, shit tastes like blood.
Yeah, dude. No, I thought about that after watching like Call of the Night as well. I was like, oh, you know what? What if...
Wait a sec.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just going to always taste like blood. And then like you have in the movie where people like don't know that someone's a vampire. And it's like, how are you a vampire? It's like, how do you not know this motherfucker's like breath tastes like pennies the entire time? What do you think they were doing?
You okay?
Yeah, what do you think? Like, what do you think they were eating, bro? Yeah. Just like raw beef all the time?
Exactly.
How dumb are you?
Yeah.
But
bro's just chewing on a log of fucking ground beef.
Yeah, you think they're like drinking blood pudding or something like that? Eating some liver pate, breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
What's the British thing?
The black pudding?
Yeah, that's what the black pudding.
Yes. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no. Top 5 vampires, right?
Yeah. What's your top 5 vampires? I can share mine first to give you some inspiration.
I think I got it. I got Dracula from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Boom. I got Nosferatu from SpongeBob. Boom.
Yeah.
Dracula from Batman, the 2008 little movie. I got 2 left. We're gonna go. We'll go Alucard because he had that on.
Yeah.
And then we'll go. We'll go Edward Cullen for my boy Robert Pattinson.
Okay. All right.
What about you, brother?
Number 1, Blade.
I forgot Blade.
Number 1 is Blade.
You were ready for that too.
Yeah, it's Blade, man. That's my guy.
I'll take Alucard out and put Blade in there. I'm not gonna lie, but go ahead.
Well, so that's funny. Number 2 is Alucard.
There you go. Yeah.
From both the video game Symphony of the Night and from the TV show, I just like how I love Castlevania's show so much. It's so good. Yeah. The voice acting is so good. Then number 3 is Vlad Tepes Dracula from Castlevania. Because I think he's just such a well-written character of like rage. And it's very understandable why he is the way he is. Not justifiable, but understandable why he's like pissed.
Yeah.
Dio.
Yeah.
It's Dio.
It's Dio.
It's Dio.
I get it.
You know. Kono Dio da. It's me, Dio. Top 5 JoJo character, you know? Mm-hmm. And then number 5, do you actually, so you hit me with a reverse one where I was like, oh, it's gotta be Dracula from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Dude, yeah.
It's gotta be Dracula.
Dude, he's so...
It's gotta be Dracula doing his dance.
Dude, yeah, I really want to watch Billy and Mandy now. I'm like, bro.
Dude, we gotta put that on.
Dude, yeah. I want to... It'd probably be on like HBO Max, honestly.
Yeah, it is. No, it probably is on HBO Max.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive into
let's talk about what's been going on with the pod.
All right, guys. So we had it's literally like the last clip you could see like on our Instagram page on the hockey where we're back after a long hiatus. Time to be more consistent. We were doing well. We're moving at a great pace. We got yoga that went. Smooth. You probably watched it. If you haven't, go ahead and watch it, because especially if you're staying around this long on this part, that one's like 30 minutes. Even if you don't like yoga.
That's a quick episode.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll inspire you to do some too.
Yeah, we had promised, we were going to do like a little longer just chilling, to what Lewis is just saying. That cannot be released. So to also talk on why the camera and the video looks different, our camera had a huge malfunction where it wasn't cutting on, even though we had filmed the episode and it seemed like it recorded the entire thing. Back in, September, middle of September, took it to Best Buy Geek Squad. Worst thing ever. Quoted 2 to 4 weeks. No, I got it back probably a couple days ago.
It was 2 months.
Yeah.
It was straight 2 months. It was 8 weeks.
Yep. And I had we literally bought the camera like less than 3 months ago as well. So it was, or 3 months ago from us, or it had just been over 3 months because of the 90-day refund thing. So I could not get my money back immediately, which was a blow. But we got the camera back and not using it. Gonna offload it or sell it, honestly, then do something where we get a cinematic camera, and then we're gonna be able to like film different things for the appreciation podcast or do whatever else we want to. We're back on recording with my phone, but I got a brand new phone, so
soon I'm gonna get a new one. Maybe we'll have some multiple angles going on. It's a 1 foot back, but we're taking still steps forward.
Yeah. God blesses us, and one door got closed and other ones open, and we're like, all right, well, it just kind of reframed different things. I edited the yoga episode after Lewis did a lot of research for this episode. My research had to be the way that it was, because mentally I was shut off. I was defeated.
He was really feeling. I was like, man,
a lot more happened too.
The exact feeling too of. So, the way it happened is, yoga episode, we do that. We're like, man, this was great.
Yeah.
Let's just do a just chilling.
Yep.
Let's immediately just do a just chilling.
Yeah.
We even did outfit changes.
Yeah.
Changing in different outfits.
We set up everything.
Set up, had a whole little set of we're going to talk about comics because that's our thing right now.
Yeah.
For us to do the entire episode.
That was an hour and 30 long too.
Hour and 30.
Yep.
Goes up to camera and Zach's like, it's not on. And we're like, what? And then he keeps trying to cut it on and it won't. And I'm like, oh no.
Dude, for 2 weeks in a row, I about broke my hand. I beat I crashed out. It hurt my hand.
You're putting some
wear and tear.
Bob was getting abused in there, man.
Dude, yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, there was so much going on, and obviously, don't do that. But we rounded the corner. God bless. But so that was a big reason that things have been delayed. Obviously, it's not something that we wanted to do, and I also. I have such a standard that I've kind of come back on, which is why I'm okay now, and I'm glad to be recording, but I don't want to backslide on content or backslide on the dream because it's just why? At that point, I'm like, why do it? We were talking with another roommate of ours, and they were like, well, why? If you're that serious, why don't you just continue? I'm like, no, you don't understand. Is the fact that my creative vision is or at least for the pod, it's the way that it is because ever since day one of me having to edit this and then run into a 24-hour wall of me being up for 18 hours dealing with it.
The first episode, man.
The very first episode, it's had to be that level this entire time through. We're not. The only thing that does not seem like we're taking it serious is just the upload schedule, and that is 110% not of our volition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is just us having to roll with the punches. I hurt myself, and then you were sick. Like Lewis couldn't even speak with a regular voice for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then when you you left. And
I
then,
lost my voice, and then the moment that I got my voice back, I went on vacation.
Yeah. Which was great and much needed.
Much needed.
Much needed. Very much needed.
I just remember being like, do you want to try recording? And I would be like, yeah, man, we could try to record. And you're like, dude, you sound horrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, dude, I can't talk. There were a couple times where he'd just be like, I remember there were a couple days you'd just come in and I would just be miming.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can't even talk. I would go to work and then I'd be like, and they'd be like, please don't talk. Like people look at me like, don't talk, please, don't. You talking hurts me, and I'm like, it hurts me too.
You're like, I feel like the Black Plague is in my lungs.
No, I'm completely fine. That's how I always sound.
You turn to Arthur from Red Dead 2.
Yep.
You're like, oh no, this man's got TB right now.
But we are continuing the course.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get a topic that's going to take us like.
No, I'll spin this as many times till we get a topic we actually want. Yeah, I don't care. We make the rules.
Yeah, we're making the rules this time.
Everything on this list is stuff we're mostly unfamiliar with.
Yeah. If you have a I forgot to do other call to actions.
Yes.
We have a forum on our YouTube channel. Do that if you're listening on Spotify, on the car. Check out our Instagrams or check out any of our social medias.
Yep.
Unless you want to donate us enough money or angel investors want to send your boys even like $100 or something like that for us to like take control of like those certain like other DSPs and not have to worry about it. Hey, get in contact. I'll let you guys know. We'll get like a Patreon setup. You can be an executive producer. Be part of our credit list or something on the outro.
Exactly. You could be a financier.
Yeah. Dude, I'm over here spitting like ideas on the pod right now. I'm like, that's a good idea.
Well, this is how normally it works for us. This is just kind of how it is.
Yeah. I just like sit down and then go in like a spiral of like ideas. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe that'll stick. But
yeah. But are you ready to spin, brother?
Yeah, you recording?
We're back to spinning. I'm recording.
All right. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm ready. I am ready when you are.
Oh yeah, brother.
What do you want to get?
Tubi moves.
Yeah, same. All right, ready?
Yep.
Count me down.
3, 2, 1. I appreciate you doing that. That's gonna help me for editing.
Of course.
I'm like, that's gonna really help me. We need to do that more.
I don't know if we can do this. It's cold. We got disc golf.
No, we can't.
It's too cold.
Keep spinning.
It's too cold.
Sorry,
it's too cold, man. I'm not gonna be outside that long. All right.
It could be like ice skate. I'm like too cold.
What? Oh.
What?
It kind of got me slightly upset because it almost stopped on the thing that went. We got Meggings. We got the weird fashion trends.
Oh, we got weird fashion trends?
We got weird fashion trends. Okay, so this spawned from, I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen on Instagram.
Yeah.
There's this weird, like, he's built so strange.
Yeah.
Because he's, like, really buff, but he has the smallest legs on the possible. And it's this guy always trying to be, like, and I'm going to wear my vegan leather Meggings. And Meggings stands for men's leggings. And it's awful. It's horrible. And he's trying to make these outfits, and he cannot make them work.
The Galaxy ones and stuff.
Yes,
yeah, dude.
He just cannot. And then you'll have a guy like Wisdom, where like he'll be like, "Yeah, man, let's make Meggings work," and he actually makes a cool outfit out of it. And so we'll be exploring some weird fashion trends. And I mean, I think it'll be a nice episode for us to talk about our personal fashion, how we kind of got to where we are, and figuring out the weirdness and where we want to go with it. So that'll be a fun episode.
That's gonna kind of like be low key. Like we could turn that one out really fast, but then that'll also go into like more lore because that's low key how we met each other.
Exactly, we met each other through fashion.
Yeah, exactly through that. So I mean, I'm not upset with that at all because honestly, that's gonna be some dope research. We can. The goal is like. Say if we like drop yoga on like Wednesday, have this one out like by Friday.
Yep.
Because like all I have to do now is just like I can do it on my phone. I just like set release Wednesday, then edit this one, which editing the podcast isn't
dude,
nearly what it used to be.
I'm gonna have some early mornings, so then they'll be back, and I'll be like, oh, it's 2.
Yeah, dude.
Be like,
Record Megan's
like, well, let's record.
Yeah.
I'm still awake. Before then, it's like, and you're like, you have energy. I'm like, dude, I feel totally great. And then you'll come back over like 30 minutes later. I'll be in my room and chair. I'm not even gonna be like that. I'll be.
Yeah. Like, you ready to record the pod? Yeah. That's how yoga happened that one day.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, let's record today. I'm like, all right, bet. And he got some food. He's like, yeah, let me eat for some energy. I came out here for like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, hey, bro, you ready? Can we do it Thursday? Like, yeah, we can do it Thursday. I'm like, yeah, we can do it Thursday.
It's like he's out.
This motherfucker is
cooked.
out right now, dude. But
I mean, and let's be real. I've been up since 4 a.m. But
yeah, 100%. We as always, we definitely appreciate you guys.
Yes.
We're gonna be on top of a lot of things. You know, I feel like the setbacks has also reminded of like, be more proactive of creating clips and stuff. This one will probably have more clips than like the yoga. I don't even think yoga's going to have a clip. It's just going to be like, yoga episode out, go.
Exactly.
And then this one will explain that. Probably put the explanation in the clips. Might even clip this right now. If you're a clip in the clip on the third parallel dimension.
Yeah.
Hi.
If you're a clip, if you're like a magazine, if you're a chip clip, all clips welcome.
Yeah.
Clips, come on the pod.
Yeah.
Push your team, Malice, please.
Push it. Tell me how you push that.
You can be an Eclipse.
Yeah.
You can be. I can't think of
my Adderall's worn off, dude.
Yeah, I'm just
brain dead now.
This is why I don't rap anymore. This is why I don't rap anymore.
Dude, yeah, no, we got
just never that good.
No, I've been working on a few songs and stuff like that, but we have this song eventually that's either gonna transition into the podcast first music video on like the cinematic camera, or like a new intro that'll be funny for you guys to enjoy.
And this episode should also have a pretty fun thumbnail.
Oh yes, dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we'll keep it a secret,
dude. Honestly, we're just in like season 1.5 right now. That's just what it feels like.
We're cooking up. We're trying different things here.
100%.
We're just two fun guys.
Just two fun guys.
We're just two fun boys.
Two fun boys.
We just want to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
God forbid two boys want to have fun. God forbid two boys want to have a little bit of emotion.
You know what? I want to do this now because, like, people could always check the description. I feel like if you're staying this late, you're a real one. And for being a real one, I feel like you should really answer this question because, hey, who's going to, like, see it and judge it? This is our AP community. If you feel called out in the comment section, and even, like, when this has, like, thousands and millions of views, I will delete their comments,
Yeah, exactly.
Do not legally quote me on that, but if it's happening right now, I can do that.
Yeah.
But what do you think would be a good question to ask people? Like, of course, we could do the basic thing. Here's like one part of the question, and then Lewis will add one.
I mean, I think for the episode, I think like, man, what's your top 5 vampires? Like, what media vampires do y'all like? Yeah,
if you can't answer that one, what's your favorite vampire movie? Or if you haven't watched it, are you going to watch one? If so, what's it going to be? And why is it going to be Sinners?
Exactly. Yeah. Everyone should watch Sinners. That's a good movie, man. That's a good movie.
Nothing, just to laugh at what Haley Steinfeld said.
Oh, yeah.
Did, yeah. But as always, I am Zach.
I'm Lou.
We love you guys. Cue the outro. Oh, my gosh. I think that was just... Sorry, guys. Yo. Yeah. We're just gonna start putting like the dance instead of like the reverse intro.
Yep.
Just in black and white. Take that, vampire. Teague. Did you just
Libby.
Kyle. Did you just do Jimmy? Yeah.
4 letters, 1 word. I love how it's a catchphrase that works, but it's so much.
It's so much, dude.
Oh man.